Yo, what's up, everybody? You back on the reel with Thomas Curtis,
Majors,
and your boy, Big Head Bruce. What's going on, everybody? Hey, man, we're having some great shows.
Absolutely.
Bertie,
it's been a pleasure.
It's been awesome, man.
Yeah.
I mean, what you want to say to the people today, my man?
You already know. I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Please keep it up. Once again, these things is for educational purposes only. Please no attacks. Please no attacks. Let's go.
Hey, for educational purposes only.
Absolutely.
Hey, so this week, guys, we're going to come at you. We're going to talk about a few things. We had great guests last week. We had Mikey on, awesome guest. He's
Appreciate you, brother. Absolutely.
He's coming back, man. I hope you guys enjoyed him. And we're going to talk some football mid-season with Mikey. The show before, we had spoke, Curdy, he was talking about some things. So we're gonna jump into that. But I want to tell you something, because I ain't told you this story. I wanted to see your reaction first.
Let's go.
So I was driving in the city. This is like a week and a half ago. Because last week, spent vacation with the family, a little staycation. It was awesome. We had a blast. But and I know you're going on vacation next weekend.
Yeah,
so that's cool.
Yeah, a couple days.
But so it was right before I got finished up. I told this cat, I said, look for it, bro. He subscribed, man. I said, look for it. It's coming. So I'm up in the Hill District in Pittsburgh. For those of you that don't know, the Hill District in Pittsburgh is, first of all, it's home to probably the most influential playwright in Pittsburgh history. His name's August Wilson. He's a gentleman that there's all kind of stuff in the Hill District. He's from the Hill, though.
You see how much? That's why I love you. You understand? Because there's so much negative stuff you could have said, and look at beautiful. I like that. I like that.
Don't say it because
that's great.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
I'm gonna lead into some negative shit though.
Yeah, I can dig it.
But so that's where it was. But the Hill District gets a bad rap, man. Like the Hill District in Pittsburgh, it gets a very bad rap. And don't get it twisted, things happen there and bad things happen there. I mean, especially if you of the non-melanated version. Sometimes it's a thing. You just gotta be careful. But anyway, so I picked this cat up, man. Now this cat gets in my car. He's walking towards me. This cat looks like he might have a couple bodies. This cat looks like there might be some warrants out for his arrest. Tattooed everywhere, it's a nice day. He's got a beater on. He gets in the car, and I'm like, listen, dog, no disrespect meant, but I gotta ask you, what in the hell is that thing strapped around your body? It was a man purse. It's a man purse. Yo, listen. So the dude does the shit. Now listen, this brother looked like
dangerous.
He could be dangerous.
Yeah,
what I mean? He got there. If you prejudging, he looked like he could be dangerous.
This is why.
But he got this man purse. So listen, this brother immediately does what you did. Just starts hysterically laughing, man. The cat is cracking up. He's like, yo, all my ninjas be saying that to me, man. And we get in a conversation, but he's like, it holds all my shit, man. I'm like, look, dog, in the 90s when, what was them things called?
The little pouch joint.
The pouches. What are they called?
I don't know. I call it a pouch. The pouch?
I don't know. But like, we know cats.
My Uncle Francis cat one.
We know people our age wearing these things now.
Yeah.
Man, what's up with the man purses, man? How you feel about the man purses?
Here we go with these touchy ass situations again. But let's go there though. At one time it wasn't nothing. You never said nothing gay about it.
No. But
now all of a sudden in this era, in this new world, now all of a sudden having a strap on.
A strap on?
See, that sounded fucking terrible. No homo or nothing like that. Like, that was bad as hell. Like, what the hell? Pray for me. I did not mean to say that shit. But listen, having the strap pockets on. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't, we never said that a person that was wearing that was gay in our area.
No, not at all.
But now all this uncomfortability.
Right.
Now this is like, now you look at a dude like, this is a dangerous looking dude.
Right. And
but you softened him up.
Hey, listen.
Immediately took the danger away.
Because he was wearing a man purse.
Yeah, by making him going on his purse. That's kind of cold to me. For real.
That was, it was fun, man.
That's funny as hell, though.
It was funny as hell, man.
I love your style, man.
I mean,
for
it's
real.
Just, like, it's about making things light, man. Sometimes, like, now you got to read your audience. It ain't for everybody.
Yeah, for real.
Like, I mean, I read the brother, and I just knew what I could do. I knew what I could do, but it happens all the time.
You be prepared for something.
I gotta, like, eventually, man, I think the videos that I got from my car, I'm gonna have to, maybe put them on the other channel or something. I don't want to soak this one up with them, but yeah, they are. But so we was talking the two episodes ago about, you started talking about bullying, man.
Yeah.
Dive into this a little bit, man. Let's talk about it, because I mean, you was getting passionate, and I didn't want you to explode like Hulk out.
Here go the reason why, and this is just true. You understand, and people that grew up around me, they'll understand. When you talk about bullying, you're looking at a kid that grew up without much at all. You understand that this is me in my youth.
Yeah, right.
So the radar is there for that bullying. You understand? I remember my brother was 4 years old, and he went to the he was in Head Start. And for the battle rap fans, y'all understand.
This is Jermaine, right?
Yeah, y'all understand struggle bars. This is my older brother.
Oh, who will be on the?
Yeah, he will.
I do want to tell y'all, he will be on the show. I'm sorry to interrupt, Bertie, but he's gonna be on the show,
no doubt,
like real soon. Like
that's a good thing. I hope
for y'all.
That's gonna be a funny ass show.
We got a special show for you, but I'm sorry. So he's
you're good, but y'all know, y'all hear about struggle bars. Well, here I know about struggle situations. I remember when he was 4 years old, and he goes to school. He went to the Head Start, and he went to this Head Start, and he had one boot and one sneaker on. You understand? He went to school. Like, I can't imagine how he got bullied there. That's one situation. But when he came home, some people felt sorry for him. He had a new pair of shoes on. I remember us having 2 pair of corduroys, and we had to bounce them back and forth every other day wearing clothes. You understand? All these things are situations for bullying. This is what I did with my dumb ass. We got the corduroys, right? We only got 2 pair. My dumb ass tried to iron the corduroys. Burned the big ass iron mark in the corduroys. So now it done fucked up the flip situation. Now we can't flip. Everybody know now. You understand now the joint.
So now you had to burn ass corduroys.
Yeah, we marked for death. And mind you, people might not say nothing to your face, but everybody feels shit.
But back then, man, people were saying shit to your face.
That
happened.
You already know.
You actually lived through this, exactly. Like, for real bullying. Like, I mean,
yeah, you understand. Like, there was times where I didn't smell right. You understand? Like, this is all shit a kid really can't control. And I'm not shining down on my parents or nothing, but you got to understand, some things ain't that child's fault. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this situation, and I say this to this day at my own job. We're going to take this situation where a kid's home, you sleep for 8 hours, most people do, you in school for 8 hours, and you at home for 8 hours.
Right.
A kid like that, his 8 hours at home, his or hers, their 8 hours at home is bullshit, right? I'm trying to find a meal. I can't get nowhere to wash my clothes. I'll just replace outfits. Me and my kids, siblings are switching clothes off and on. Socks getting long as hell. You tucking them under your shoe to make them hide. Feet don't smell right, uncomfortable around people. You understand now? You're going through all this shit at home. And then when you come to your 8 at school, it's the same thing. So the only comfortable situation I got is what?
When you sleeping.
You understand? What am I getting out of life here? So then we're going to put the fire, throwing fuel on that fire in a little kid, and then when the little kid get older and he's doing crazy shit, you don't understand why. You help root this.
Right.
You understand? You threw the water on that goddamn root, and you don't know that. But that's what happens. Like, for real, that's why people never stop making mistakes, because that's the root is spoiled. It is. Like, you don't understand, you don't do to people. Look, I got a big family, and I appreciate my cousins made me stand up for myself.
Right.
I was always, you know what I mean, big, but I was a softie. You know what I mean? We talking real talk. Like, I was a softie. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I was confused. I didn't know when to invoke pain. I like joy. I like joyous things. I always have. I like to smile rather than be violent. You know, I always been that way. I'd rather do that, but we could do however. But I would rather crack some jokes, smile. But there's times where people don't give you that. They're just always on your back, always on your back. And I shout out to all y'all little kids, man. Stay strong. You're gonna be stronger than every situation one day. Don't fall for it. Fuck what people say. Fuck what they think. Know who you are. Be comfortable with who you are. Be strong with who you are. You know who you are. You're the only person who has to know who they are. So whatever he says about me, that can never be. I always got his shield up there. He can't harm me. He can't harm me by his words. It used to mess with me too. It used to mess with me too. Trust me, I didn't understand. I remember people used to tell me, hey, you're not a Majors. You're not a Majors. Why are you telling me I'm not a Majors? My name is Thomas Curtis Majors. How am I going to get away from this? Just because I carried myself different. I always knew I was different. Don't get it twisted. Since I was a little boy, I always been different. When my brother get here, we're going to talk about some things, but we were never right. We were never right. System didn't let us be right. We were getting hated on from all situations. So I understand what a kid, that's why I be so passionate about bullying. That's why that's something that's not going to happen in front of me. Like, I just can't take it. Like,
you said so much there, man. Like, you hit so many points, bro. Like, about, like, struggling with yourself. Like, this isn't a problem neither. Like, of course it is because of where we grew up.
Right.
How we grew up.
Right.
There was an issue because the same token, I struggle with that shit too. Like, there was a time where when I was a younger kid, I was little chubby and fat, and you know what I mean? Right. And I'm in a school full, you know, and when we lived in Florida in 2nd, 3rd, 4th grade, you know, Mexicans, you know, and white people, they didn't see eye to eye. It was it was in the 80s, bro.
Stupidity,
so
man.
Birdie, here's the thing though. So I struggle with that too. Like, you already know, I struggle with where, yes, I want to bring joy. I want to make you laugh. Yeah, but right. Then it hit. And then I realized that I had to use violence, and I used violence, and then I decided, look, I want to take a break, and then it was a thing for us. But it's not, you know what's crazy? It's not just like in our world where we grew up. It happens everywhere. In rich neighborhoods. It happens whether it's no matter what neighborhood that you live in, things like this happen. You said another thing about. I was just having this conversation with Bailey last night. My daughter,
right?
Bailey, we talked about, don't let people dictate how you feel about yourself. Mm-hmm. Like, people are gonna say shit like, it's so you said that, like, and that's just something I like, this is a subject we absolutely agree on because we're the same type of dude. Like, don't be, I tell people all the time, don't be out here doing shit wrong in public and think you're not gonna get called out on it.
Yeah, right.
Like, and that's where the aggressiveness and that, like, that's just something that it can't leave me. Like, I'm not gonna see, this group of black dudes and this, picking on this group of white dudes, or this group of white on these black dudes, or this group of black and white on these. I'm not gonna allow the bully. Like, I'm gonna have to say something, and that's just where we come from. That's how we're built, bro.
You're human, like, and I had to keep telling myself that all the time. I'm human, bro. You can say what you want. I'm still walking around breathing this same air you're breathing, man. I don't give a hell what your situation is. Every time I see one of them people on the side of the road, I don't give a hell if they're stealing my dollar or not. I'm going to give you one, because you don't never know where you're going to be in that situation. And then you sit around here and other people that don't have or they're not on, you think you're better than them, and you're not. We all the same people, and that's the big.
And that's getting to another topic. Thinking you better than somebody because listen, I've been accused of it.
Yeah,
I've been called some things, man, and it is what it is, man. You can call me what you want. Like I said, it's to the point where you, as a person, and I know it's easier said than done, especially for younger kids out there, right? Who are being bullied because a big thing now, and I want y'all to know something. Check this out though. There's a big difference between bullying and shit talking, which you're gonna see me and Curdy Bird. We do every once in a while.
Yeah,
but
we not scared of that.
When his brother Yak gets on here in a couple weeks, I'm gonna tell y'all this show is gonna be. It is gonna be. If you want to laugh, you're gonna want to So shit talking and bullying is different. All right, but the younger generation, especially today's generation, social media is such a big thing, Kurt Bird. Right? Media is such a big thing.
And that's what.
And the bullying on the social side, bro, like that, we dealt with the physical shit back in the day, right? That's the shit we dealt with.
Right.
Today, it's on a whole new level because it is still there. The physical thing is still there, but I don't think it's as much in all neighborhoods now. I think that the physical intimidation, the physical bullying still happens in your more poor neighborhoods.
Right.
It's not happening in your rich neighborhoods because there all the school they got you got a metal detector on every door. There's 19 security guards. Like things are just a lot different, and it's the cyberbullying, man. It's the TikToks. It's the Instagram. People, they need to realize you need to check your kids, man.
I know this.
Your stuff.
I know some people that's going to film me. I'm talking to my folks that was in the 80s that was really living off of that black and white box of cereal with no sweets in it, that big ass block of cheese
that came in a brown sleeve.
You hear me?
A brown cardboard sleeve.
That big ass dumb block of Lord.
That cheese was good as hell though, bro. That made the best grilled cheese sandwiches.
I'm not playing. Here, Nappy. I see my lighter version folk, the ones with that tight ass ponytail that they never combed out. Anything in it, you feel me? You know what I'm talking about. We was all there. Down in them trenches, and people don't understand. I tell you, I come from where we all was going through it, and that's what makes me different than everybody. Y'all only see things one sided. I saw us all go through it, for real. And yes, we had our situations, but man, we understood people was people. That's why I love where I come from, Pricedale, Pennsylvania, Menneson, Pennsylvania. I love what they made me. I know what the hell I am. I'm not afraid of who I am. I never will be ever again. For real, I'm so blessed I have brothers like this that refuse to let me fail, that refuse to let me be a sucker, that brought me to the alpha standard I'm supposed to have. I'm not scared of nothing no more. Whatever happens, happens. And it's them little young boys that's getting bullied. And if you're getting bullied, I swear I will come and help you. Hit this thing up. I swear I will pop up on you. We not having it. For real, I'm team no bully. That's dumb. Let these people get to live their life the way they want to live it. No matter what it is. You're allowed to be what you want. He says it all the time. That's the greatest thing about this country. It's damn near the only good thing about this country. Real shit. That's where my passion come from. Trust me, I've been there. That damn hole in your shoe. Sock dangling out. I remember my homeboy one time got poked in his shit. His shit had a nail in it. Bloody as hell. Sock filled up with blood. I ain't lying. Shout out Bees, man. I'm not lying. I've been there.
How many times that happened?
Oh, shit. Man. Bro. We used them for everything. They stopped your bike.
Look, hey, you put that.
Yeah,
put the foot
come
back.
on.
Hey, but the only problem is, man, like these people, the kids don't know, man. Now we talk about bullying. They don't know the struggle of Payless shoes, though.
Man, they don't know.
They don't know the struggle of
Payless. Our shit literally didn't have a name,
hey,
man.
Listen. You put your foot on the back of the tire to try to stop it because your brakes ain't working.
Man,
that shoe was gone, man. The whole joint was gone.
Wait till Jamaica here, man. Y'all about to pass out. For real.
The whole thing was gone, man.
For real.
But bullying, we know, man.
Always stand up for yourself.
Yeah, just be you, man. Like, listen,
don't do no dumb shit. Don't
don't mean you need to be violent.
Yeah.
Like, we've made that mistake.
Right. Don't
man.
be don't do no dumb shit.
If somebody ain't putting their hands on you, man, you ain't gotta take. I had a conversation with a young man recently because he was having some issues with a cat on social media, and I was like, "You're bigger. It's not worth it." Like, most people, they're doing this shit. They do the social media stuff. They do it for attention, man. They do it for attention. They're trying to get something from you. Don't let people get what they expect from you. Don't let people get what they expect from you.
Always know. Not to cut you off. Always know your life is way more important than theirs. Your own life is way more important than theirs. Love yourself.
Theirs, you said?
Yes. Always love yourself way more than they hate you.
I talked about that last week. You've got to be a little selfish.
Yeah, man.
You have to be.
Real.
Sometimes you got to be a little selfish. And being selfish is not a bad thing, because if you cannot take care of yourself physically, mentally, spiritually, you are not going to be able to take care of anybody else around you. Man. You're not going to be able to help anybody else around you. Right. And if you do help them, it's not going to be able to be a consistent thing either.
Be that tree, man.
Yeah.
Be that tree.
We're going to get back on trees and apples. Mm-hmm. You're going to get back on trees and apples.
I told y'all, man. We got the same head. His shit just way better. We think the same, man. This dude.
Yeah, and his is just darker.
Hey, yo, here you go. Andrew Dice Bruce.
You're stupid, man.
Okay, I see why you got your tuck shit on. Okay.
Hey, look, I wore my nice shirt for the show today.
Yes, you did.
Thank you, man. I'm glad you recognized
man,
it.
that shit cold.
Hey, well, look at you. We are Penn State. You just dropped baby girl there.
Oh, man. Shout out Pook, man.
Pookie Pook, my girl.
She got to do it. 2027. Finish her dad's work.
Alasia Shaylin.
Yes,
I'm
indeed.
looking.
That's two of them. Sadie's,
we watching.
You too. Y'all know y'all got to finish with daddy.
We watching. Hey, but so man, move away from that bullying thing, man. I wanna. We was talking about
team no bully though.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Keep that bullying shit, the cyberbullying. Parents, keep an
all
eye on
that,
your
man.
kids. Keep an eye on your kids, man.
Y'all folks that's doing that, y'all know y'all better than that, man.
Yeah,
stand up better than that. Be a better person than that. Be a better human being.
Absolutely. If I say that again, swing on me.
No, I can't, because then they're going to be like, damn. We told y'all, educational plan.
Hey, so we was talking though, Bertie. There's a lot of land that's been being bought up, man. Out. I don't know if people know about this. A lot of land being bought up out on the west side of the country by Travis Air Force Base. This shit's crazy, man, because this company, it's like, it is called, damn it, I had it and now I'm mad. Sorry, y'all. You're gonna have to give me a second, because now I gotta get this thing. Cool. It don't even matter here. It don't even matter what the company's name is. The problem is this company's bought up like $800 million worth of land around an Air Force base. Now the U.S. government and the government of around the base, they've been trying to figure out, like, this company, where the hell they're from, but they can't find out. There's like laws. This is the craziest shit in our own country, in the United States of America, that I say is the best country in the world. There's laws that are protecting a company buying up over $800 million worth of land around an Air Force base, and nobody knows what it's being used for.
Okay, well, there go. That should shut down your greatest country in the world situation right there. Because how the hell we gonna let somebody buy up this much land?
They're called Flannery Associates,
and don't know where they come and don't know where they come from. And I'm telling you, man, I don't know where it's at, and if anybody can help me, but there was them dudes on the border.
Yeah,
they look like, I don't know. They they said they came from Mexico, but a lot of them didn't look Mexican, and they look very militant. If anybody could find that video, man, I would really appreciate if you posted it in our comments, because
it disappeared on you.
Yeah, I can't find it nowhere.
That's the one you was telling me.
Yeah, I was trying to show you, man, and it looked crazy.
You said it was just a bunch of people.
And now these people bought this, or is it somewhere where they're about to train some people to do some things? And if they are, who they doing it for?
It's in Northern California in Solano County, but nobody. That's the thing. The problem is, and I know what you're saying about me saying it's the greatest country on this planet.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna stick by that because this shit's happening. But once again, it's laws. It's laws that are meant to be bent, are meant to be amended. They can't find a way around it right now. But I'm just like, people need to be aware of that, because that is going on in our country right now.
If we are not knowing who's buying this type of land in our country,
right?
That's not a national security threat, my man.
Dog,
what do you mean?
I'm in agreement.
What are we doing? We don't know who's taking all this land. Salina County, California. Salina County, California. Who lives around
an
there?
Air Force base.
An Air Force base.
Yeah.
Around the Air Force base. What's going on?
I mean, that's the problem. Like,
and if anybody know, help me out, because I want to understand
this. I've like literally read up on this, and you can't even find things on it. The only thing they're saying is they bought up almost $1 billion worth of land, and no one can find anything about it.
I feel like this, and I really do, man. I feel like we have a president that really said, "Fuck this country," and I'm not playing with you. Like, fuck this country. I'm gonna send all this money where I want it to fuck to go.
Right.
I don't care who cries about it. I don't give a hell. I'm not helping none of y'all. I really feel like this, and it's not funny. There's no jokes about this. We are under attack by our own government. I really feel like that. They don't give a fuck about none of us. If you don't have money, man, middle finger to you.
I don't even think it's about money. And like, when you say money, I'm not talking.
It's just the level of money.
Yeah. There you go. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah. Like I mean, that's where I come at. Like, it's a level of money that we don't know anyone that touches that.
No,
that's the thing.
We don't.
Like, we don't know those people. Like, we know people with some money. But
no way. That's
but
control.
I agree. I mean, look at your boy.
I just feel like they don't care.
What about the dude? Elon Musk with Tesla, and now he bought Twitter, and now it's the X. And
once again, for educational purposes only, Mr. Elon, don't you send your goons at us.
Yeah, don't. I'm gonna get one or two. I promise you.
We're trying to figure this shit out too. But what's going on? Like, you ain't scared your kid. I got youngins.
Come on.
I got a 6-year-old and a 9-year-old out there, man. Like,
and that's why I say your parents
and a whole bunch of nephews and nieces in between there.
And parents, you gotta quit putting your kids in front of a phone because you need a break. Check their social media, man. Like the TikToks. I mean, listen, and we're on TikTok, and we got a Twitter account we're learning to use. And,
man,
I'm learning to use.
We is walking. We are walking.
Hey, but check your kids' accounts, man. Like, your kid, I can guarantee you, your kid got that account that your kid shows you, and then they got that dummy account they use for. Yeah. I mean, listen.
I mean, there's scary shit going on.
There is,
and we know this.
So you gotta really
we really live in a scary ass time right now, man. And
shit like this, this stuff with the Air Force Base. Now this militia type thing that you saw, but now you can't find it anywhere.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I know somebody saw it. I know I'm not the only one.
I'm
just a regular ass Joe.
Post it in the comments if you know what he's talking about. And
please, I know y'all. They said they came from Mexico.
I wish you would have said it to me.
Man, I know. Yeah, I told you. I told you I was slipping.
I was. You had a lot on your mind. You wasn't lying. You took your daughter out to Penn State. Yeah. But it's just. These are things that are happening, like you talk about the bullying. That's something that's a real thing. But there's a lot of other real things that maybe not enough people are paying attention to. The fact that there's a lot of land being bought up around an Air Force base, and it's been happening since 2017, I believe.
Yeah, this is all madness. Like
It's just something to be aware of, man.
I have never been so much more uncomfortable to be American. I'll tell you like that.
Well, to be uncomfortable to be an American, I dig it. So we both. Then I'll bring this up right now. The dude name is Oliver Anthony. So just when you get to that point where you're uncomfortable being an American, if y'all haven't heard it,
this some bullshit here.
Rich men north of Richmond. This dude, this brother, plays on a banjo one of the best songs I've ever heard in my life, man, because it's real as hell. If you have not looked it up yet, look up Oliver Anthony, look up Rich Men North of Richmond, man. And now that's how I'm going to hit you back in the face with what you just said about being uncomfortable to be an American, because you played that song for me in the garage when we was talking. You played that song for me, but I had already heard it too. Yeah, I had just heard it this morning for the first time. I came across it.
That's that heat.
And it is
that heat.
It changes your mind then.
Yeah.
It sends you back and you're like,
what we always talk about. What it do?
I mean,
that Mickey Ficky give me hope.
There we go.
That Mickey Ficky give me hope.
You said it, right?
You understand? Like, he's really, really... That's one of the most inspiring songs. And shout out to Oliver, man.
Yeah, Oliver.
Shot you out all day long, boy. I swear.
Great
and
song.
There he goes. And they tell you, he's saying everything that... What he said in that one song, what we feel.
And he sings it.
And I'm not going to...
I'm not playing a banjo.
I'm not going to...
like rock to it. Like, it's crazy.
Y'all might look at it as a banjo. I look at that Mickey Ficky like a sword. If we wake up.
Oh, I like that.
I look at that bad boy like a sword if we wake up. Because, boy, I swear to goodness, boy, you found you a soldier right here, my brother.
Because it's, hey, man.
I'll join your, I'll be in your band, my G. You got to teach me something. I'll be in that band, though. I'm telling you.
But shout out to that all. So, there it goes back, man. Yeah, bad shit's going on. Yeah. Bad shit's happening. We can come on here and we can talk about some things. Yeah. We can talk about some shady shit. You got Ron DeSantis, the governor down in Florida. You know, he trying to bring back slavery, I think. Man. This son bitch is crazy. He out here running for president. Motherfucker, you ain't got a chance. Because I don't know nobody voting for your ass. But this dude, you know, this shit's happening. But once again, in a song, music.
Yeah.
In a song, you can find a little bit of hope, man.
We need some of that. He know that, and I think that he understands.
Listen to that.
That they gonna try to buy his shit to try to get him to shut up. But come on,
but you can't now.
Stay that
It
patient.
Don't matter.
Yeah.
What'd you say? Somebody offered him a record label offered him $8 million.
Yeah, I believe somebody offered him some money. For real, but shit, he don't need no money with that. That thing golden.
But here's the deal,
that thing gonna make its own. That thing gonna make its own.
You can go fund me now.
Yeah,
you know this brother gonna get all. He's gonna get all kind of shit from that song, man. How many views did you say? That shit.
Oh man, he's everywhere. Roof, man. And the thing I love about it is the patches. Man, look at America, man. Whoa, look at America. There's all of us up there,
so
man.
Now you seem like you moving back over to my side.
Man, hey, I told you, it's just a hope, man.
It is. It's a hope, man.
It's a hope. That's all it is, man.
And that's what we have.
And that's the only thing that's going to save us, man, is that hope. That there are enough of us that feel like that.
Right.
Because
bad shit's going to happen.
Yeah, man.
We say it all the time. You can't have good without having evil.
Man, for real, man. I want to bring them smiles on people's faces, and I'll be damned if that boy Oliver bring one to mine.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. I saw it. I said, damn, holy shit, man. I saw all teeth.
I didn't know whether to cry, laugh. Oliver had me
fucked. He didn't hear me. He'll laugh at that later. He didn't
man, hey, yo, I'm gonna, you know we
He'll laugh at it later.
I heard something about teeth, man. I did.
It don't matter. You get on your bag and then I'll throw it in, and then you'll listen to it later and you'll laugh and then send me a text.
Hey, but that's cool. I'm not lying. I love that. Oliver, I love you, bro.
Yeah, that song was badass.
You're definitely a brother of mine. I ain't even got a brother from another mother. You already. If I meet you, just know we gonna dap out, bro.
And he's gonna give you a hug, man. He's a hugger.
Yes,
don't let Birdie lie to you. He's a hugger.
Yeah, I am. I hope they feel the love back, man. That's all.
Hey, we was talking to Dre and Julie. Sorry, man, I'm over here backing up, covering my face. I mean, I think I'm probably loud enough they can still hear me.
Right.
But Dre and Julie, man, appreciate y'all for the this next topic.
Yeah, this is
we ain't gotta do no studying.
Nothing.
We don't gotta do no research.
Nothing.
We ain't gotta do none of it.
Nothing.
But interracial relationships, bro. How you feel about interracial relationships, Bertie?
Here he go. I told y'all we think the same way. I'm in one. You understand? And I'm in one. But here go the thing with me. Ever since I was a little boy, I had a Aunt Tracy, I had an Aunt Janie, and I had an Aunt Cheryl. And none of them were my complexion. You understand? But this is the only thing I knew about all three of them. I loved them to death. Do you understand?
I do understand.
I loved them to death. So, that love as a little boy, how would I look at anyone's skin when I'm determining love? I'm not looking at your skin color off the way you make me feel. You understand what I'm saying? What the hell do that got to do with anything?
Yeah.
Anyone could break your heart. Anyone could break your heart. Come on, man. That's like some dumb shit. You love who you love, and some people can't help it. And I know there's people out there that's a struggle. You know? Like even Mikey was here last week, he touched on it. How people treated
his Italian
wife,
Caucasian wife, right?
You understand? Like and it goes both ways, but
it does, man. Because you already know, I guarantee some sisters walk up on you with your white girl and they're like, "Oh, this bitch." I know it's happened.
Yeah,
it's happened.
Man, we don't. Jen, you know it's happened. You know it did, but Jen, man, she's tough. She's tough.
Different.
Yeah, she's tough.
She's different.
She's tough in those situations, and she feels if something's real or fake, and she knows it. You know, like,
right.
That's why she really don't hang out or nothing like that because
right.
She's not
right.
dumb.
Right.
You know, like, but you can't help who you love. And shout out to Dre and Julie, who are two very good friends. Because I'm pretty sure for her to say that, they're probably going through something. And maybe please somebody call in who might be going through some situations like that. Help them, because I know they go through shit. I mean, they live in a place where everyone's not going to understand that.
Right. And it's crazy. Like, that goes back. I mean, that steps back to the whole race issue. Like, where, you know, interracial relationships, man. I mean, once again, you know, my daughter's in one. You know what I mean? I was in a few back in the day.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it, man. Like, you have people, and I think that is probably another reason that it switched my thinking on homosexual relationships.
Yeah.
Because I know what the Bible says. I know what the Bible thumpers are saying. I know that people say men's supposed to be with men and women. Men's supposed to be with a woman and a woman with a man, not men with a man and a woman. Listen, that's on another thing where that's on a book that was written.
It's hard.
Everybody has their different thing about Bible, but there's interracial relationships.
It's hard. My only problem with that thing is the young kids. That's my only problem with
yeah, and I get it, but
because once again, you can't help who you love,
and
man.
that's something. Of course, that's something that we can.
And this country needs, because come on, man. And you're in the Constitution, man. What we looking for? Love, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Yeah.
Life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness.
Thanks for helping me. I knew I fucked up.
That's okay. You said love. I mean,
but you understand? It's who are we to stop the pursuit of happiness?
And that's what I'm saying. That's what changed my whole. Like, I didn't want to get into the whole, like, you know, homosexual talk and the gay community or whatever. However, it's put out there, right?
But
the bottom line, I'm not trying to get into that. I'm just trying to say, but that changed my mind, and like that's where that is. But
no, and in these interracial relationships, just like up here, it might be softer. Like there's some places where they're probably throwing shit at them,
and
literally throwing shit at them.
Yeah, and it's probably happening because we know, on a lot of the research we've done in there's some some of your deeper South states and it don't happen in the whole state.
Like proms with she not allowed. You can't go with that guy you love because he look like that.
In 2023, there is still a problem. And I mean, we didn't look up like numbers, but and who knows how the polls and all that bullshit. Who you polling? I don't never get any of that. But interracial relationships, they are so much more common now. Like in 50 years, I think the problem is that there's a certain group of people, or there's a certain groups of people that don't want to see the fact that in 50 years, biracial people are going to be the majority in this world.
Out there. Yeah, I mean,
they're going to be very, very close, because when we speak of biracial, we're not just talking about black and white. We're talking about white with Asian. We're talking about black with Korean. We're talking about
all of it.
It's
all of. Here, I'm gonna ask you a question. Now, should that be a joyous thing, or should that be something that we frown down on?
What?
The mixing of the races.
I fucking love it.
Me too.
Who gives? I absolutely. Because listen, as a white man,
and don't be mad at me. I just don't understand your point. Don't jump on me like this.
Man, jump on me. Fuck this.
No, don't jump on me because. Hey, help me understand where you're coming from, and we can have a conversation, because everyone says your God is this and your God is that. There's one God. He created all of us.
Yeah, it don't matter. I mean,
for somebody to sit here and say he don't want us to be mixed together, that's crazy. Why the hell would he put you right there and me right here and think that we're not going to cross the road? I don't think God made any of that.
Well, because there are people that make that decision to not cross the road.
Yeah, but it's not your decision if you don't cross the road. Don't knock the people that cross the road.
Right, absolutely.
Let them people pursue their happiness. Let them live.
But that's just
the way they're supposed to.
We can't do that. We can't do that because we have so many people with a stick up their goddamn ass.
It's the same thing you said. Let's quit frowning down. Let's quit frowning down on folks. Let them people live how they want to live.
Right. And I'd love it if it was that easy.
And it's not. And we know it's not.
I command you to listen.
But none of us are perfect, though.
No, right.
And I think that we can all agree with that.
But the interracial relationships,
it's not wrong.
That's the thing. I don't get where how people they walk down a street and they're looked at a certain way.
Oh,
look at the dude I met, Jay and Samantha from the Jamantha 33. Yo, shout out to y'all. But that's a black dude with a white woman, and they had some crazy shit go down. The full story, I've never really had a chance to get into it with him, but they lost a child in foster care, man, and then things started happening to just crazy shit, man. And you'd have to go on there. It's Jamantha 33 plus New Dawn recipes. You have to go check their story out. I'm not gonna tell their story.
I think I saw it, dude. Yeah. I just don't know the story, but
right.
That's crazy.
I mean, and that's the thing. This shit in 2023 is still happening, but we also have human trafficking. That's still a real thing, and people don't realize that. But you're letting your kids run around out here unsupervised and I know sometimes it's hard because sometimes you only got one parent working 2 jobs. Sometimes, in today's world, you got 2 parents both working. So your kids, but when you do get that time to be with your kids, teach your kids some love, man. Don't teach them to hate and be a little dipshit and try to get violent when something happens. Teach them to look at people that look different than you and judge those people based on their character, and you can literally teach this at such a young age.
How you're not going to have This is the people that makes me not understand a lot. And that's people. What makes you think that your kid is not going to bump into situations? You know, like, you're going to cross different shit than what you are used to seeing.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't it be better to have your child just prepared and you be prepared and understand that things can happen?
And just have an
I don't have to
life.
take my child out the wheel because my child chose to go to a different race to find love.
Right.
Let them choose. Like, that's love. That's something that you're really playing with. If you're trying to stop that, are you really helping your kid or are you harming your kid?
Right.
You're harming your child.
I mean, in our minds, when we look at it from the outside, we're like, you're
harming your child.
You are. You're doing a discredit
and
to your
you're
child.
destroying your relationship with that child. Now, instead of you knowing where your child's at, she done ran away and found love. He done ran away and found love because you made him feel a totally different way that he does you don't agree with. You're the person that they love and they really don't want to see their life without, but their life to move forward, it says that it has to have them in it.
Right.
And they don't look like us over here.
Right.
Oh, well. Let's make this shit mingle. Shout out to Beans and Jonna. Their wedding was one of the best things I ever been to. Two totally different cultures partying together.
White and black weddings.
Harmony.
White and black weddings.
Harmony.
We talked about it.
I'm not playing like a shout out, man. I didn't even know what the hell type of dances I was doing in that bitch, but I had me a great time. I know I love that type of shit. That's the type of shit I love. You can't tell them. And they done been through every fucking thing and they still standing right now.
And we know so many of those
Am I allowed to
couples,
say
man.
fucking this many times?
Well, I know you're Man, they ain't cut us off. I know I said it a lot. We had an episode called 7 Words.
Yeah.
We said some words there, all right? They didn't cut us off for that.
Right.
We'll be all right,
Yeah,
man.
all right.
You all right.
I'm going crazy.
This dude. Hey, but we know it, man. We see it. Like, for us, it's nothing. For us, it doesn't, like, we don't take a second glance. We don't take a second glance at a black man walking down the street with a white chick, or a white chick walking down the street with a black dude.
Right.
We don't take it.
I know. That's not right.
Wait a second. If anything, let me rephrase. I'm lying. I'm
Don't you do it. Don't you do it. You about to do it on here.
Listen, what I'm about to tell you is I sometimes do take a second glance because if a white girl's with a brother or a brother's with a white girl, that girl got a fat ass, so I'm probably looking.
I do it.
My bad.
April wants to hit him with a plate.
Oh, she definitely knows. She already knows. So,
yeah, I hope
she's
not.
Probably like, oh yeah, look, my ass look like that too.
But that's serious, and we're not making light of it, but we kind of are. But come on, that's so old school. Let's grow up.
Yeah,
let's grow up.
Yeah, it's not something like it.
It's not the
in
end of the
2023. This should not be something we're looking at anymore, man. It should not be something we're looking at.
Right. Let's stop it. I mean, you always say ain't no way, but come on. Please, let's get better. Let's get better at that.
Better. Yeah, try to be a better version of
Because
yourself.
I know a lot of y'all, that little baby that comes out changes a lot of people's lives.
It changes people, man.
You understand? It really does. Like, you're going to think differently.
Yeah.
And shout out to everybody. I know y'all standing strong, but don't let nobody tell you who you're allowed to be with. That's your choice.
Don't let nobody tell you.
That's your choice.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't let nobody tell
right.
you.
We ain't no king. This ain't Prince of King from goddamn Coming to America. You don't get to pick who I'm about to roll with. This is my life. This is my path.
This bro Eddie Murphy in the house.
For real. We ain't doing that.
Hey,
she ain't your queen.
We gonna run this long again, I'm sure, if we don't chill the hell out. So
I know. Come on, man.
It's time to go.
Shut the fuck up just like that.
Yo, he's been firing shots the last couple episodes. So we're gonna go in. Hey man, I do. Seriously, I want to thank everybody that's been watching, man. Like, our subscribers are going crazy. Our views are going crazy. Check out us on TikTok. We're starting to work this Twitter angle and Instagram. We're going to work this stuff in here momentarily. I want to give a couple shout-outs real quick. First of all, to my daughter, Bailey, starting her freshman year this week. I'm proud of you. Do what I said, baby. Nothing can hold you down but you. I also want to give a shout out to my brother out in D.C. My man Chief. His daughter Avery. This girl's 8 years old, and she's a competitive swimmer in the D.C. area.
That's what's up. Shout out.
8 years old. She plays for 2 teams. So shout out Avery.
Hey,
Congratulations.
Keep it up, Avery.
And because I want to say, like, your dad, he couldn't even swim. He just floated.
Ooh, that was a shot.
Hey, Chief, I love you, baby.
Chief, I got you. Hit us in the comments. You want me to check in for you. I got you.
Hey, but Avery, good luck with that young lady. Good luck this year with that. And she's a softball player. And then one more, man. I want to shout out to all the especially the local students, but all the kids getting ready to go back to school. If you're out there driving a car and a stop sign comes off the bus, stop your fucking car, asshole. Listen to what I'm saying. Like, you got these babies out here. Don't be on your phones, man.
Let's protect them at all angles. Protect the babies at all angles.
Right in our school district. God bless that little kid. It happened. Be careful.
No doubt.
Pay attention. These kids are out here. School buses are going to be out. Pay attention, y'all. Please be safe. Birdie, man.
Hey, shout out, Pook. Do your things. Sadie's, do your things. My Asia, senior year. Let's go hard. You already know that. Josh Turkovich, Mon Valley Phone Repair.
Oh, thanks, Birdie. Hey, I want to shout out my man Josh Turkovich from Mon Valley Phone Repair. Listen,
True brother,
you guys, this dude's an amazing dude.
Yeah,
I wanted to try to get him on, but I think he might be camera shy. But I'm going to shout out.
That's how he was talking.
Hey, listen. Shout out to that dude. If you need a phone, a tablet, anything fixed, he also does UPS services. He's on Schoonamaker Avenue in Monessen. Josh Turkovich, Mon Valley Phone Repair. The dude, solid as a rock, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Anything else, Bertie?
Oh, man. All y'all football players, be safe. Stay hydrated.
Here we go.
Go hard. We want to see some
Friday night lights, baby. They starting this week.
I got to work, but, man, y'all be safe, man. Greyhounds, let's go. Show them we something different.
Absolutely. Hey,
I love y'all.
Appreciate y'all, man. Peace out.
Love you.